Hello, you're watching a special exclusive interview program on TVBS. I'm Ting Liu. We are very honored to have the CEO of nvidia, Mr. Jensen Huang, back on set with us today at TVBS. We will be talking about AI development, current affairs, and of course, AI infrastructure. Welcome back to Taiwan.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here. Always so happy to come to Taiwan.
So first question first. Reflecting on your Computex keynote speech, what are some of the key points you want to emphasize to our audience here?
The big points are, if you take a step back, that AI technology has evolved very quickly. Understanding, generative AI, and now we're in the world of reasoning AI, AI agents, and then very soon, robotics. And so the technology is evolving very quickly, and it's going to integrate into all kinds of applications and services, and it'll be important for every industry, from healthcare to education to manufacturing to you name it. So every industry will be enhanced, accelerated, transformed by AI. But the big idea, I think when you think about it, the big idea is that AI is not going to only transform all these industries. AI in itself will be a new manufacturing industry. Just as we manufacture cars and electronics and PCs, and we manufacture energy, we produce energy, now we're going to produce artificial intelligence. And these artificial intelligence will be produced in these large factories. I call them AI factories. And we're building one here in Taiwan in partnership with Foxconn and with the support of TSMC and the Taiwan government. We're going to build an AI factory, a gigantic one, starting with 20 megawatts, but of course growing to about 100 megawatts. And we're going to build that AI factory to support the local industry and the local society. University researchers, scientists, startups, companies, industry will all be able to use these AI factories so that they could transform themselves with artificial intelligence. So first of all, the big idea that there will be AI factories. We're at the beginning of building these AI factories. We're probably couple of $100 billion into building these AI factories. Over the course of the next 10 years, I wouldn't be surprised to see trillions of dollars of AI factories built around the world. So that's the first big idea. The second big idea is that there'll be two types of AIs that are incredibly useful and quite general purpose. The first is AI agents. And these AI agents will be basically in companies helping us do work. There'll be a an AI agent for customer service, an AI agent for software programming, an AI agent for chip design, AI agent for supply chain management. And these AI agents are really clever. They can understand, reason, plan, and take action, and use tools. And so AI agents. But then I spoke about the next big industry, and this is going to be very, very large, humanoid robots. We finally have the ability, we have the convergence of all these technologies necessary for us to build humanoid robots. And that's going to be extremely important for Taiwan for a couple of reasons. The first reason is just manufacturing the humanoid robots. Taiwan is incredibly good at electronics manufacturing. And so this is the next generation of electronics manufacturing. You're very good at building PCs, servers. Now you could also build humanoid robots. The next reason is because Taiwan is the home of one of the largest electronics manufacturing sites. The region is rich with electronics manufacturing. And so very quickly, we'll have robotic systems helping us with manufacturing as well. And so Taiwan will build robots, and Taiwan will use robots and amplify its limited workforce and grow the economy. So I think that's a very important time for Taiwan, and I'm very excited by all the developments.
I'm very glad you brought up the latest partnership you have with Foxconn, TSMC, and the Taiwan government when you talk about building this AI supercomputer. So I'm actually curious, how does a model would look like, and how would it inspire similar initiatives in other regions?
Well, every region is already quite inspired to build AI infrastructure. You might have seen some of the news reporting that I was just in the Middle East, and Saudi Arabia is going to build a very significant infrastructure, something along the lines of 500 megawatts or so. And the UAE is going to build 5 gigawatts. And just to put it in perspective, every gigawatt is $50 billion of NVIDIA systems. $50 billion. And those $50 billion of computing systems will need energy, and it will produce enormous amounts of AI. And those AIs will be monetized, dollars per million tokens. And so it's going to generate very significant revenues. The observation for many countries is that when they have excess energy, instead of exporting raw energy, they can now export refined energy that is into artificial intelligence. Now here in Taiwan, one of the things that we really need the Taiwanese government to help us do is to provision more energy so that we can build a new industry. The current industries include chip plants and packaging and, of course, electronics manufacturing. And when you manufacture things, it requires energy.
Yeah.
And the energy is transformed into the local economy and GDP. We have a new industry now, and this new industry is called AI. The first use case of the AI is for the companies like TSMC and Quanta and MediaTek and Foxconn. They're using it to build AI models. They're using it for AI models for products that they sell, as well as AI to automate their manufacturing, or in the case of TSMC, to explore the future of semiconductor physics. And the second use case is education and research. Researchers here in Taiwan really needs a lot of AI infrastructure. It is impossible to do AI research without AI factories, without AI supercomputers. All of the schools in Taiwan absolutely must incorporate AI into its curriculum. The best way to be prepared for the future of AI is to use AI now. Every student should be encouraged to use AI. And I'm really hoping that the government would subsidize the use of AI for from the first moment in school all the way through high school and college, to provide that capability for all of the students. And then lastly, the established companies. It could be in financial services or healthcare or telecommunications. All of those companies need to have access to AI infrastructure. This is going to be the largest AI supercomputer built in Taiwan. We're going to start with 20 megawatts this year, and we need to quickly grow to 100 megawatts. But the limitation is just the availability of energy, and I really hope that the Taiwanese government could support us with that.